Our support is for the proposed Route 63 Alternative 1 option, Silas Point via Eastern Avenue, which will allow residents an opportunity to connect to a growing jobs at Spurs Point. In addition, it will give direct access to jobs, medical service, and at the nearby Johns Hopkins Bayview Medical Center via Dunlop Avenue. We would greatly appreciate that the current service with Local Link 62 route continue to serve the Turner Station community without any interruptions or changes. We continue to advocate strongly for these most needed services. Our residents truly value and depend on an efficient and reliable bus network. Adequate public transportation to future employment at Trade Point Atlantic is critical to the economic engine of Southeast Baltimore County and the region. Thank you in advance for your consideration regarding this matter. Sincerely, yours truly, Gloria Nelson, President.
Thank you. Next up, Aaron Markman.
Good evening, Aaron Tamarchio with Trade Point Atlantic, 1600 Sparrows Point Boulevard, Sparrows Point, Maryland 21219. I'd like to read our letter into the record. We're excited to see that MTA will be adding Local Link 63 service to Sparrows Point, Trade Point Atlantic as part of the winter 2018 updates. We write to you in complete support of the addition of Local Link 63, in specific, alternative Route 1 through Eastern Avenue as a preferred local route. Eastern Avenue route is more neighborhood-centric and will allow a greater population of residents an opportunity to use Local Link 63 as a means to commute to work at Trade Point Atlantic. For decades, Sparrows Point was a regional employment center for thousands of Baltimore area families, and as such, the area was previously served by MTA bus lines, which brought workers to their jobs at the mill. As the mill began to experience its decline, the once robust bus transit routes to serve the area ceased to operate. We have a master plan currently being executed that's transforming and giving rebirth to this iconic site. And we believe Local Link 63 helps meet the need of the growth that will occur. A recently completed economic impact study from Sage Policy shows Sparrows Point once again emerging as a regional employment center, and our plan is on track to bring jobs by 2018. FedEx and Under Armour, we expect to employ upwards of 1,300 people. By late 2018 and early 2019, the new Amazon Fulfillment Center will bring an additional 1,500 permanent jobs to the area. We expect this growth to continue. As an emerging regional job center, we believe extending the service back to Sparrows Point is completely consistent with Baltimore Link's mission and purpose. We appreciate this opportunity to provide input into the planning process and look forward to the added service to Local Link 63. And to the comments addressed earlier, we will be working with the community on the local connections to Trade Point Atlantic. We totally expect in our conversations with MTA that the service routes will be within the Trade Point Atlantic site. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Next up, Scott Pappas.
Supposed to crouch the whole time that I talk. Yes. Good evening. My name is Scott Pappas. My residence is 7613 Chestnut Avenue, Fort Howard, Maryland, 21052. I'm currently serving as the president of the Fort Howard Community Association. Previously, I had served as the vice president. Previous to that, I served as the vice president of the North Point Peninsula Council, and at one time I was even the pro temp president of that association. And I'm also currently serving as a board of directors for the Baltimore County Historic Trust. I'm the area representative for that organization also. The reason why I'm coming here tonight isn't really to make anything more, excuse me, can you still hear me? Then, to submit this and actually read this, I call it fellow community members who are involved in civic activities like myself, and some of them, well, actually very many of them, were unaware, of all the activity that's been occurring since, according to this email that was put on the internet yesterday by a publication known as the Baltimore Post, And what they did was they released, okay, a email, okay, that was generated by the gentleman in the room right now, Mr. Tamarchio, okay, from Trade Point Atlantic. And this was done, I believe, in December of 2016, and it goes something like this. It goes, Dear District 6 leaders and Councilman Crandall, hope all is going well. I'd like to talk to you if you have time about the coming weeks to share, discuss TPA's legislation, da-da-da-da-da. I am working with several community leaders to try to generate support in getting MTA bus transit service extended to Trade Point Atlantic Spears Point. I'm not going to read the whole thing, okay, but I will give you at least a reply, okay, that came from MTA to Mr. Tamarchio, and it says, Dear MTA customer, 2 phases of public outreach, fall 2015 and summer 2016. Hundreds of public and stakeholder meetings, and you're just visual. I'll submit this to whoever it is that collects these things, okay, for your record. I'd also like to share with you, okay, that when I discovered, okay, that there was going to be this meeting, I contacted Tom Hugh. I tried to contact him a dozen times, and I never got an email, I never got a call back from him. So we submitted a FOIA today requesting all the information dated back, okay, to this first, okay, email from Mr. Tamarchio. Because, again, like I said, we had asked many of our community leaders, okay, in the district, have you heard of anything about this? And many of these people are very sensitive, very timely, very up to date, and nobody knows anything about this. So with that stated, I'm sorry, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just talking about the circle that I traveled, okay, that they didn't know anything about it. Okay, I'm not saying that nobody knew anything about it. I'm just saying that the group that I'm speaking
You have
about.
about 30 seconds.
Thank you very much. I got you covered here too, okay? And this is the whole point that I'm making, is I got 3 minutes to make my point. When these people have over a year to talk to legislators, and an agenda, and everything else, and we're supposed to come here in 3 minutes and give you some, dare I say, baloney input, okay, and rubber stamp this through. Thank you very much, and I look forward to talking to you in the future.
Thank you.